Welcome to day 102 of Shiny Hunting, where we're just looking for anything that happens to be in Route 1. And today is the first day with a new controller, so we'll see how well this actually works out. I'm also not at Route 1. I'm at Ultra still, so I'll have to do that, because I forgot to plan. Guys, do you ever just forget how to plan things, like anything in a game? Because I tell you what, I do constantly, all the time, every time, without fail. Because I don't know how to be a good streamer. I guess we'll pause these two. And we'll just move the actual game. Wait, wait, actually, I just realized. There's no way I can do this. Hi, Sophia, thanks for lurking. Hope you have a good day. And good luck with your tyrant hunt. If anyone deserves that tyrant, it's you. Of course it had a Geodude. Oh, I had a Graveler, actually. So recently in Legends ZA, we've been getting kind of lucky about shinies, which I hope will not affect this. But we shall see. I'm also not exactly sure how I'm going to handle water routes yet, like how I'm going to handle their hunts. All right, everyone's caught up now. Because for some reason, water hunts are always like really long, and I don't know why. But yeah, today is going to be just a nice, chill, relaxing day. I'm supposed to get a GPU later today. Don't know when, so YouTube, if the video is short, that might be why. It might also just have a cut in it randomly, because maybe I'll just pause the recording and end stream and then come back and resume stream or start streaming again, then resume the VOD. Ooh, a Firo. Per usual, we are going to be hunting in 4 games. I was just a dungeon forgot to prep these games. I was so excited about this controller. I was just messing with it all day yesterday, once I actually got it. Kat wanted to wait till she got home for me to like unbox it. It actually has really nice clickies as well. A Tentacool, but is he too cool for school? Also, you know that I'm like, you'll notice that now I'm kind of like slightly more canted like towards the game. It makes it so that it's not as weird that I'm just kind of like staring, hold on. It doesn't look like I'm just kind of staring into everybody's soul now. No, not deposit. I need to move. Okay, both these pigeons in the same spot. Means I can replace Krabby, I guess, because I really won't need Krabby at the current moment. Also, today's music is Bomberman 64 currently. It'll probably change later. Why is yours on bag? Oh, right, I gotta leave the Sevi Islands first. You don't know how weird it is to like go from like that Logitech controller to this controller, because this is like an actual good like controller. Where are we going? Route 1. So over to pallet. Let's see whether you're there. All right, we'll save right here. unpause this and this. You know what, for fun, just for lulz. Let's see what these two are. Yeah, I didn't think so. If this would have been a shiny, I probably would have actually lost my mind. Like, I think I probably would have had to just end stream there. Anyway. All right, now we can actually officially do this. Now, I think my encounters thing is already set up properly. Or not. Or it's not. What is it focused on? It should be focused on that one. I'm a professional streamer, I swear, guys. All right, now it should be good. Yeah, okay. Finally. Okay. All right, I'm actually ready for once. Not really. Yeah, so we're just going to be hunting in Route 1. It doesn't really matter what. So long as I'm in grass and I'm looking around for things. And of course, we're going to be leading with both Pokemon that have Thunder Wave. Oh, wait, I can actually lock the pads. So a cool feature about this controller is that you can actually lock the pads that are on the back of the controller so you don't accidentally trigger them. Oh. Right. I forgot about you. I completely forgot that they're out now. Well, specifically Entei on is this Fire Red? What are you doing? This is Leaf Greens. So I can't do anything about this, which is really funny. I could just capture it for fun. But so here's how this works. For those who don't know, if it was shiny Demon, I think I would have to retire. Like from just everything. So for those who don't know, whenever you beat the Elite Four in Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I think maybe complete the Sevi Islands quest, I think it's just being the Elite Four. One of the Johto legendary dogs will start roaming based on the Pokemon that you choose from Professor Oak's lab. Bulbasaur is Entei. It's whatever you're weak to, kind of. So like, you know, with like if your rival chose Charmander, well, now you have Entei. So if you have Charmander, like in Fire Red, you will have Suicune, and if you chose Squirtle, you'll have Raikou. In order to shiny hunt these, if I remember correctly, in this game, you have to beat them, and I think beat the Elite Four again, so that way it respawns its stats. Because I think it's a roamer like it is in Gen 4, I think, where their stats are persistent every time you encounter. So if I lower its health, it'll stay that lowered amount. They are incredibly finicky, and they'll probably just run the moment I try to do anything. Yeah. So you need stuff like Mean Look or is it Shadow Tag from like Wobbuffet in order to keep it from fleeing. All right. So second encounter check of the day, and featured an Entei. Of all the routes Entei had to be in, it had to be Route 1. And I think its stats are determined whenever you get back to Pallet Town, I think. It might be determined on the first encounter. But I know that the stats in OG Gen 2 for the legendaries are determined on when you release them from the burnt tower. So shiny hunting them in those games is a little bit more difficult because I don't think they respawn when you beat the Elite Four in OG Gen 2. That is a wild thing to just kind of run. That's a very interesting thing to just run into. But if I actually go to the Pokedex of... So this one, yes. If I go to the Pokedex of this one... Well, I don't need Kanto, I need National. If I go all the way down... Nice, Whiskers, only 5%? What are you doing, buddy? So here's Entei. Now, you can actually see where it's at. In a sense of speaking, this is kind of how you hunt them. But every time you change routes, or in this case, since I encountered him, he fled, he will move. So now he's between what, Saffron and Fuchsia, but the moment I enter Route 2 or Pallet Town, he'll move. And so the idea behind hunting Entei in this is that you would essentially, let me run back out if I can. Let me just do the rest of these then. No, Dragonair. Let me count that up. So now when I enter into Pallet Town, if I go back to Entei, which I know this is a lot to go through every single time I want to check Entei. There's a faster way, I promise. I don't remember how to do it. Now if I go down here again, you can see that now he's above Saffron. And now he's between what, Cerulean and Saffron City. Switch from zone to zone and hope you get lucky. Exactly. You have to constantly switch between zone and zone and hope you get lucky that he's in there. Gen 4 has their hunts the exact same way. In regards to, is it Azelf and Misprit? It might be all three, the like trio. But it's the same way in Gen 4. The roaming legendaries all act like this. They're super annoying to catch for that reason. But they're so much more worth it. The only problem is, like I said, shiny hunts in them because you have to usually reset their spawns, which means beating them. However, I think if you... I'm honestly trying to remember how their hunts work. Like in these games. I think in order to do it, you have to beat the Elite Four, but I think if you save... Oh wait, no, it saves when you beat the Elite Four. If you could probably, after you load your game, you could probably try and find Entei or whatever roamer you have, and if it's shiny, then you're good. But if it's not, I think you can just reset. But it's very tedious to hunt these legendaries in these games. It's also partially why I want to hunt them in their original games. Because in OG Gen 2, we're going to be hunting them from the Burnt Tower, which, like I already said, their shininess is determined whenever you release them. So that is kind of a little annoying, but it's nothing too bad. In Gen 3, the only roamer you have to worry about is Latios or Latios, depending on which one you decide to hunt. I think their shininess is determined when you interact with the TV and choose one. So if you save before you interact with the TV after you beat the Elite Four, and then interact with it, you can just soft reset from that point until you finally find the shiny Latios. So once the Pokemon is shiny, like the roamers, you are good to save because they will always stay shiny. And like I said, I think you can reset the roamers from the Elite Four like resets just by resetting your game after you beat the Elite Four. I think. I don't exactly remember how that one works because I've never actually shiny hunted a roamer, like a roaming legendary. And the only one I truly have to worry about in Gen 3 is just Latios or Latios, because whichever one I first catch, the second one will be on an island, and they can be soft reset for. And that island, I guess, is an event item. Then there is Gen 4. Generation 4 has Late Trio. I can't remember if all three of them roam or if it's just two of them. But I think they also require being the Elite Four to reset. Other Pokemon that roam in Generation 4 include the birds, the legendary birds from this. All right, now that I've yapped for so long, have a 10K raffle. But yeah, the roaming legendaries are always super annoying to hunt. And obviously generation 5 through 9, I don't know anything about them. Well, I should say generation, what, 5 through 7? I don't know how the legendaries work in 8 and 9. Like if there are any even roaming legendaries. All I know is I'm scared. I'm scared to hunt some Pokemon. And it's not even the roamers I'm scared about. Oh, I wasn't even counting up. Oh, what are my Pokeballs? Hold on. Nice. I'm good. All right. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot I bought more whenever I was going to hunt Moltres. Oh wait, can I change the increment button just for this stream? I'm trying to remember how these work. Edit. Alright, that's to make the noise. Then can I just make it be this? No. Huh. I really thought I could have like a keybind on here for my controller. Oh well. Because the only time I'm really gonna be hitting the only time I'm really gonna be hitting A is when I'm running. Oh, nice. I'm getting better at typing your name out. Whoops. The floofy arc starts. Or not. I mean, you still have a ways to go to catch up to Niels and Lavender. Koki won a slot all yesterday and gave all the points to Lavender, and Lavender is now in second. Niels is still in first with like 1.4 million, I think. Yeah, and you're in third. So you guys are a way off. Just exclamation top if you want to see them all. Wow. I'm surprised you think so highly of me, Whiskers. You got rolled. Dude, the slot demon is so hard to actually win. I say that and then people win it, but that's after like months and months of like trying to win it. Oh wait, can I put this video on loop? We'll just listen to Bomberman all day. For fun. All right, for fun, for every legendary you fish up today, I will give you 5k orbs. Curlia. And by legendary, I mean like the 3 exclamations. Give you a reason to interact with the fishing minigame. Just for today, though. Wait. I was about to say, I could almost play this game. But wait, can I play this entire game with just my left hand? I need to change this one. And then unlock this paddle. Well, not one hand, but... If I change this button... I won't play with one hand because control up is my increment button. And it's tiring to switch my hand from the controller down to the keyboard all the time. If I... Oh, wait, I closed it. Hold on. If I open up the GameStop Nexus app, I can change my left trigger to be B so I can run. Where is it? Edit profile? No, that's the name. This LT to B. Oh wait, no, hold on. I'm not on the right profile. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Now I'm on the right one. B. This can just be... That's fine. Just like that. Back out, back out. All right, let's see if it'll work. Sure. You assume I'm right-handed. I mean, what? Oh yeah, this is so much better. I can use my left hand just for... just for this. Use my ring finger for A and use my index for running. Who would have thought? Yeah, because that was always like one of the more like annoying things whenever I was playing whenever I was playing like before. Is that like I would constantly be like, oh yeah, I'll have my hand up here to do the reset, and then I had to lower my hand to do the increment. If only I had some kind of script that could like determine like whenever I actually like reset. Actually, there probably is something like some kind of script I could probably do. Like if I had like a whoops. If I had like a stream deck, I could probably do something along the lines of it. Oh, Whiskers. Hmm. And you didn't fish up a legendary. Ah, it's an alternative full art Mew EX. Oh, it's so pretty. Whiskers, you want to have any final words before your 1200 second ban? I'm gonna do 20 minutes.
Screw you, YouTube.
Wow. I can't believe you. Why would you slander the good names of YouTube? The YouTube kids just want to watch their videos. Yeah, rip Whiskers, man. He got the long time out too. Hey Kat, how you doing? How's your day? You feeling less cold compared to yesterday? Gone, probably forgotten. I could never forget Whiskers. You're still not warmed up? Girly Pop, go get warmed up. Hi, Lavender, char char. You should go get warmed up. Or come down here, I guess. It's warmer down here. You're EP? Did you sleep bad? I should stream DBZ Sparking Zero Legendary Warrior. That's the fight against Jiren, isn't it? Broly oh no, it's a different thing. Broly cheats on super difficulty. I mean, funny enough you say that, but like I'm pretty sure I'd have a fine time fighting him. People complain about the Jiren fight in the story mode, and like I'm able to beat him fairly easily. The only time I ever struggled in that entire game is against Vegeta in his ape form, and that's literally it. Go fight it now. I don't even have my Xbox hooked up, let alone have Sparking Zero installed. Go fight Broly in the hardest. I mean, I have an extra day I can stream today. I guess I could do it then. Though I don't remember the controls of Sparking Zero. You not sleep well, but something good did happen, so what happened? What good thing happened? Let the class know. I'm playing with my new controller today. Oh, whoop. So I'm hoping that's at least some good luck. You streamed it to a friend who plays Sparking Zero and they said Broly cheats. I mean, yeah, probably. The AI always cheats in games like that. He cheats hard on Super. What does he do? Does he just have infinite ki? A hyper-aggressive AI with infinite ki would actually be pretty hard. He just never runs out of ki? Okay, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Is it DBZ Broly or is it Super Broly? You start the fight, he starts instant sparks? Super Broly? I mean, that makes sense why he has infinite ki. Lore-wise, it makes sense why he has infinite ki. He has a crazy, like, ki pool. Remember BTS went live just as you were going to sleep, and it's one that hasn't been posting on anything in a long time. You got a cat? Let's go. Yo, kitty. That's probably why he hasn't been posting. Gotta tend to the kitty. You being on hard is really fun. I mean, really hard fights, like, in games like that are always, like, to me, they're very rewarding. It's why I like games like Dark Souls. Super hard fights that are always super fun. But then going to Super is definitely not fun. I'm a masochist? Okay. I just like challenging myself to see if there's like different things I can do. He's moved over more damage to his grab does 1.5 bars of damage. It is Super Brawler. Like, dude, people underestimate how strong Super Broly is even in the movie. Like, he's so strong, they forced Gogeta to like come back out, you know what I mean? Only one other person forced Gogeta to come out. You know, there was a whole scandal with him and being drunk on a scooter blown up out of proportion because people wanted to use him to cover something up. Oh, hi, welcome back, BTS member. Oh man, I'm so glad I can customize my controls on this controller in different profiles. It feels so nice. It feels so nice I can play this game without having to move my arm up and down constantly to shift the encounter numbers. Because I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but my keyboard doesn't sit on top of my desk. It has a keyboard, like, I don't know, spot that it sits that's underneath the desk slightly. Don't say it, Kat. Koreans tend to have a bit of habit of using their snipers to cover up shady things. It's dumb. I mean, Japan has a silly thing where if you are said to have committed a crime and that you go to trial, it's pretty much game over for you already, even if you are innocent. You want to show me Discord? You'll stream it and stream it to Twitch too. Oh boy. Why not just stream later, Kat? You should stream more. No, why not? You have fun little streams. Wow. I do enough of that, thank you. Whoop. Oh, this one. Pokemon don't count. I'm not talking about Pokemon. They call me Mr. Worldwide for a reason. In my circles. I didn't mean to do that again. You know, I've never used paddles on a controller as much as I'm using it now. For this game. I don't really like paddles on my controllers. I think they can get in the way, or they can or they're kind of just like pointless in my opinion. Like, I get that there's a point to it. It gives it so you can do multiple things without having to move like your thumbs off the sticks. It's mainly for shooters. But I don't know, when I can literally keep the increment count and play this entire game using just my left hand, it's kind of great. I'll probably still forget to increment though. Oh, tomorrow, if I can swing it, we are going to be starting Blue Dragon, which will be the next RPG game that we play. It's supposed to happen after Resident Evil 6, but since Resident Evil 6 is waiting until next Saturday, is that when it is? When's the 3rd? Yeah, next Saturday. We're gonna fill the time with Blue Dragon anyway, so we'll just get like an early start on that. So YouTube, if you're curious as to why you're gonna be getting Blue Dragon before, well, actually, you know, I guess I could just upload. Never mind, YouTube. If you hear me talk about Blue Dragon in the final episode of Resident Evil 6, that's why. I'm actually almost caught up on my backlog of videos that I have saved. So pretty soon, I'll actually be able to return to uploading 3 times a week again. I definitely prefer the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule posting for YouTube. But I also appreciate having to have the Tuesday, Thursday schedule that I have right now to get caught up on my backlog. Some people will take their uploads or take their streams and like upload them like a couple days after. And like, I wish I could have that kind of schedule, but I don't. I have to actually make my thumbnails. And I don't know if you know this, I'm not a good thumbnail artist. I think the most effort I've ever put in my thumbnails is for Resident Evil. Different, well, that or off. Both of them had like different backgrounds given the circumstances. And different locations for things. I think Resident Evil 6 is also gonna have a little bit of effort put into it because its backgrounds are different based on the campaign I'm playing as well. You gotta tell me about your shiny luck from yesterday? Go ahead. What happened yesterday with your shiny luck? I keep hitting bowl by accident. 10K raffle, by the way. Poor Whisker's missing out on all these beautiful raffles. I'm actually very surprised about my shiny luck in the newer games, by the way, in Legends ZA. We've gotten 5 shinies. Well, one of those is like guaranteed, but like we've gotten 5 shinies. We have a Florges, which was the first one, which Lavender now owns. We got a Mareep, a Stunfisk, a Fletchling, and the one we got yesterday, a Numel. And they're all on Shiny Dex as part of the non-SLD shinies that I get. I have 2 collections on Shiny Dex, if you're curious. One for this, and one that's just if I find shinies while doing other stuff. That's unrelated to like the Shiny Living Dex. The main Dex that's actually on Shiny Dex will be this Shiny Living Dex challenge. So if you're ever curious how far along I am in it, you can always just go to Shiny Dex and look up my name. You got a shiny Pan Stage 2 shiny Pichu, a shiny Electrike, and a shiny and a Shalpa Houndoom. God, girl. Hey, but that one missed Pikachu makes it worth it, right? Oh, that is adorable, Demon. God. People make such adorable Pokemon emotes. Hey, Koki. How's worky going for you? I'll see your wife's here. Read my shiny luck comment. What's going on here? This is what? Suga? Is that or Suga? BTS member you mentioned and his new cat Sugar. Oh, his name is Suga. And new cat Sugar. We're just adding an R. I mean, you can explain it, Lavender. I always enjoy like the little information because I don't know anything about the K-pop scene. I told you this before. You're Koki's wife, Cat? I don't think you are. Lavender's the one that has Koki's wife in, or sorry, Koki's Lavender in the Discord. A black cat's very appropriate for him. Dude, black cats are very appropriate for everyone. Black cats are... They're essentially the same scale of orange, just they're black. In terms of, like, their brain activities. Orange cats are very dumb little babies, and black cats are head-empty, stupid babies. The cozy and the button are your favorites. Dude, they're so goofy and they're so cute. I love the button, especially with the button mash emote. That's on Twitch. Apparently likes butt pats. Dude, I will be honest with you, even the feral cat that have lived around this area, if you can get a hold of them, they all love butt pats. You've had this brain sensation you're right after a few days now, so you should probably go to the doctor. Demon, what have you been doing? This is like a genuine question. What have you been doing? You should still go to the doctor, but I'm just curious what you've been doing. If you're using a lot of screen time, your eyes are probably just like very dehydrated. It's the best way I can describe it. You might just need eye drops. That happens. It can be scratchy. It can be burning. You could also just be getting bad sleep, and it could be a whole different, like a bunch of different factors. You should still go to your doctor. I'm just an idiot on the internet. I just speak from my own experiences. If you're staring at screens too much or too bright of lights for too long, it can cause this burning or itching sensation because your eyes are lacking moisture. hate doing this every time. I can't seem to hit the button. All right. Wow, cat. I love that, like, I'm like a PG streamer and you're just the most anti-PG person that's here. Keep me on my toes. Normal stuff, you went out yesterday and something got in your eye, then yeah, you probably have eye irritation. If it's not in your eye, like the dust particles or whatever still aren't in your eye, it's probably just irritation. Might have potentially like scratched like what is it? What the sclera? Is that what this white part of our eyes are called? The sclera? Might have just scratched the sclera. It needs to heal. But you should still go to the doctor. It's always good to go to the doctor. If anything's going on with your body, always good to go to the doctor. But it was happening before then? Interesting. And like I said, it could be a combination of the two. Like staring at screens too long caused the initial, and then you got something in your eye which could have caused the, like, the continuation of it. I don't know. Like I said, just speaking from my experience with stuff like this. Because as being an internet goer and a frequent digital user, my eyes burn a lot. Oh, Lavender, Cat is one of the most sus people you'll ever see in chat. She has no filter and in like the best way. Thunder just shook your house. How bad is it raining over there? It's raining where you're at, it's dry where I'm at, it's snowing where Cat's at. Your eyes don't hurt when using your head. Your eyes don't hurt when using too long, just your head. That means that you're having, what is it? It's strain. You're having a strain. Which means you're either too far away or you're too close to your devices. And your eyes can't focus properly. You have a filter? Do you want me to stop using your filter? I know you... I meant, like, you don't have a filter in the best possible way. Like, everyone obviously has a filter. Like, even I have a filter. Like, even when I'm not on stream, everyone has a filter. But I meant, like, you have, like, the best possible, like non-filter aspect. Yeah, I know what happens when you don't use it. You would check how hard it's raining, but your bed feels so nice. Dude, nothing beats rain on like a tin roof. And yeah, actually, if you tried to pull that stuff that you do when I know your filter's off, yeah, that would not fly here. Like there's being PG and then there's just being pure unapologetically like AO. You need to get up. You bought a dupe book and you need to go return it. Nah, just read it a second time. Or gift it to someone since you liked it so much you bought it twice. Girl's house had a tin roof and it was awesome during rain. Exactly. There's just something about like rain pelting something metal. It sounds super nice. Oh, I just hit the buttons way out of order. You bought it, didn't think you had it. I did that with a game once. And guess what? I have 2 copies of that game still. We're not even gonna bring Kat into this. She has 2 copies of every game because one to play and one to collect. You had a very hard time sleeping when you moved away. That's what like not white noise. What is rain? But you're just listening to rain falling really. Sometimes I use green noise in order to sleep. You know that kind of like noise whenever you're like in a car and it's just kind of like you're just driving. There's no sound. It's just the car driving on the road. That's kind of what green noise sounds like, and it is wonderful. I don't know why it helps me sleep so much. You're going through your cell arc at the moment? What do you mean your cell arc? All these squares making a circle for you over there? Hi, welcome back, Whiskers. Hold on. Let me get the +1. Oh, it just now finally looped. We had our first loop of the Bomberman 64 music. GPU soon? Yeah, guy hasn't messaged me back of when. I know where now though. And it's actually at one of my favorite cheese steak shops. I say one of, it is my favorite cheesesteak shop. You're gonna either return the dupe or exchange it for a different book. That's new. I haven't. You should send it to me. Reminder, anyone who fishes up a legendary in the fishing game gets 5k orbs today. Solely today. What book is it? You just want another audiobook to listen to. Maybe. You doubt that I want to read a book about K-pop idols and forbidden dating. Why wouldn't I? Give me one reason why I wouldn't. You can't read? Well, you're at work, so. You gotta monitor gauges and make sure things don't explode. Yeah, we know, Koki, and we appreciate it. We appreciate that you can't read. I know nothing about K-pop idols and their forbidden dating. Why wouldn't I want to read about it? Weeba. And goodbye. Listeners, you might just want to stick to fishing. And raffles. Bring your kids to work day against Broly. Sal Juniors. Is it a fight you can choose any character you want to use? Or is it a mandated fight that you're using, like specifically like Goku and Vegeta? Yeah, 15 DP. Oh, really? Wow, they're really letting you just... Okay. It rotated back in. So they're like raid battles. I'm waiting for Sal to mainly time you out, Whiskers. Sal and Sal Juniors. Dear God, Sal, could you imagine little yous running around? He has more health than Jiren in 3 phases. That's fun. Whiskers. You're getting timed out twice now. You're getting timed out for 10 minutes. Sal, don't undo that. He rolled a nat 20 earlier. I was waiting for you to time him out for 300, then he rolled another nat 1. So 10 minutes is actually the proper time for him. He'll never learn. The best part about timing people out for the nat 1s is their chat messages don't get erased behind me. So you get to see their final words. While in the actual chat, it goes away. Whiskers can't catch a break. Ever since he rolled that 100, he hasn't been the same. I probably should actually see what Rattata and Pidgey's like shinies look like. Take a break from this to look at it real quick. 1. So I'm trying to look at what their shinies look like on my phone. Need Gen 3. That's 2. Okay, so it's kind of greenish. It is quite shiny. And then you look at Rados, which I think is red. No, it's also kind of like golden. Alright, so they both have the same U. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright, 1, 2, 3. You need to clean up to install your new ceiling fan. Did you get a nice one, or did you just get like a generic one? You got one yesterday. It's super cool and can change the light color with a remote. I could do that with a light bulb. What that matters. Well, I name my future child Sal Jr. so we can think about that stupid joke. No, that's your job, not mine. Kat and I aren't gonna have kids. We're not naming our child Sal Jr. Lurk again. Thank you, Koki, for the lurky. Have fun at worky. It's one of those LED ones. Ooh. Sal Jr. The idea that you would love Dragon Ball so much to the point that you would name your kid Cell Jr. That'd be an insane, like, flex on everyone else in the DBZ community. Would you legally have to change your name to Cell? So that way there could be a proper Cell Jr., or are they just Cell Jr. without there actually being a senior? Like how you and I had the same thought process. I guess that's why we've been friends for so long. DBZ that takes you back. DBZ a bridge takes me back. All these squares make a circle. I need an adult. I am an adult. No, you're not. You got Crisis Core? Have the original, right? The original one, right? I'm saying let's go anyway, but like, yes, and on Switch. Good luck. Do you 100% those kinds of games, Lavender? The game's super fun. The roulette wheel's a little bit finicky at times. Nah, you're going to want to 100% this. There is a really cool final boss, or secret boss, I should say. There's a really cool secret boss in the original Crisis Core for doing all the kind of like submissions. You found your old copy and got it on sale and Switch for Christmas. I remember getting Crisis Core in Walmart, having my PSP at the ready to play it. When we got it that day, I started playing it while in the middle of the store while we were still like shopping around. I could not contain my excitement to play that game. How am I doing today, Dante? I'm doing good, Niels. How was your dinner? Also, we had some questions earlier. What did you have for dinner, Niels? But yeah, I'm good. I got fancy new controller yesterday, and I'm trying to get a GPU today. No Final Fantasy VII, but you have a hot take. The game is overdone. No, you're correct. No, you're right. Final Fantasy VII is indeed overdone. The way that they're releasing the remix of Final Fantasy VII actually irritates me pretty bad. Why is it 3 different games? You must have done something right to get the third phase with Cell at Final Form, not Perfect Cell. Hey, sometimes Sometimes the stars just align for different characters that you're not used to. Or characters that you didn't think you'd get that far with. Start crying over that blanket you got from your dad. Good. That is such a sweet gift, Lavender. That is such an adorably sweet gift. It actually gives me the idea of getting one for Kat that's very similar to that. For her 3 baby children that have passed. You wish your children luck 3-cell juniors against a Berserk Broly. Isn't it like, what, Raging Blast and like Xenoverse where like they can revive you? Or I just don't know. Did you actually know where you order from? Yeah. That'd be great information for me to future reference. I don't know when I'd be able to get it for her, but it would be like, it'd be like such a nice gift to get her. It's like that, but 10 times harder. It's been a while since I played Sparking Zero. I couldn't remember if there was revive mechanics or not. You'll ask him when he gets up. All right. Yeah, don't don't just run to. Where'd you get it? What's your name in the goblet of fire hair? Yeah, what's up? You had burritos. Ooh. Nothing beats just a good old plain burrito. You want me to laugh at Cell Jr.'s rush attack against Broly? If you can record it, Kat, if you record it, I will play it live on stream. You can't? Well, I mean, you can't. You're on your PC, aren't you? You want to see what Kat is doing? In Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? Oh boy. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this then. Hold on. Alright, hold your horses for a second, Kat. I gotta get everything enabled for Discord. If I'm gonna be showing this off, I gotta do it right. I'm gonna show it on stream. Your laptop is on the other side of the room and you're toasty. Just stay in bed. I'll throw it up on here. It'll take a minute to get set up though. I can remember how to do this. Would Discord show up as a game capture? No. All right, it has to be application capture. What's this? Oh, I was watching Koki's clip that one time. Let's see, where is it? Window capture. This. That. Hide it real quick so I can make sure this works properly. By the way, Kat, if you're trying to show me something, I don't see anything on screen. How do I screen it? Why can't you be in bed? No, I agree. I think bed would be nice. But you're at work. You got something for Faye last night that was amazing? Go on, Kat. What you got her? From my bed. Feign a deathly sickness. Yeah, guys, I think I got the bubonic plague. Why can I not get this to show up? Dude, Discord's acting up? Alright, no worries. Alright. I check myself? Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Hello? Hello? Okay.
4. Hello.
Alright. Maybe it should...
Hold on, 5. I need to make sure it captures first. It seems to be having trouble.
You're very lucky that that the Broly AI fucked up again and I was able to do it, so I have it paused at the very start.
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, stay paused because I'm trying to get it to capture on here. Also, you're gonna have a bunch of cussing guys, so because Cat likes to cuss.
No, I'm not cussing. No, I don't.
The kitty has claws and likes to cuss.
It's okay. My boss at work told me watch the language.
That sounds about right. I cannot get it to display.
No, I found actually she took a picture. It's in her Discord. So I made a joke about buying a Snuggie for her when we were checking out, and she went over there and looked at the Snuggies.
Mm-hmm.
Found a Mountain Dew Baja Blast Snuggie tucked away.
Oh, that's what. Okay, no, I saw that. That was actually really cool that you found that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just something that you guys just kind of like bought.
No, I mean that was for her. I told her that's her Christmas present.
I can't. Hold on. Okay, we're going to do something a little wild here. I'm just going to display my my monitor because I can't seem to get it to. Maybe
This is Cell Junior. Cell Junior got pummeled.
Maybe I can. No, don't zoom in. Maybe I can make it so I can capture the pop-out screen. Why is this soundboard up? Let's see here. If I can get the pop-out to work, then this will be great.
You're keeping Broly waiting.
Well, Broly can wait a minute. Broly's berserk and he needs to have a tea break. No, that didn't work. If he's swearing his whole stream, swear he doesn't phase you. It's not meant for mainly you. It's meant for any kids that may be listening or anybody in the VOD. Because I'm gonna record this. Because why not?
The kids are in Koki's stream.
Koki's not streaming today, or is that streaming right now?
My day's fine. It began like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I'm just going to display my screen.
And I ate too much for breakfast.
You ate too much for breakfast? Ah, the ad break kicked in. Bro, I can hold his giant X and wait.
No, this is on the hard difficulty. I can't do the super difficulty. It is insane. Like, if you want me to, I can show you the super real quick and you'll fucking shit yourself. But it's... Jiren has nothing on it.
Oh, right, I forgot. This doesn't fit properly. I forgot how to undo this. Transform, fit to screen. Or not, that also works. No, hold on. I just realized what it's doing. Display capture. Oh, it doesn't display the pop-out screen. Hold on. Nice giant cat.
Meow.
That did it again. It's interesting it doesn't display pop-outs.
Oh, I thought you just wrote it in Discord. Like, show
it doesn't
Discord.
actually. That's weird. It doesn't show Discord. It's probably because I have it truncated.
I was gonna say it could also be a feature from of Discord, like a security thing. Oh, it was showing it. It showed it on stream.
Yeah, it's because it was truncated. Hold on.
Okay.
I have my preview disabled right now, so you're gonna tell me if it shows up.
I mean, all right, it showed up now.
It's because I have my preview disabled, so that's why.
All right.
Yeah, so feel free to show it off. I don't think it'll have audio, but it'll be fine.
Can you enlarge it so people can see the face on the little on the kid? All right, here I'll just. All right, here I'll just start it. Here you go. This is so wrong.
What is? Ah, yes. One of the weakest entities, or not weakest, but like in terms of super.
Look, see.
This is wild. Why would you use Cell and Cell Juniors?
It's bring your kids to. Oh God!
This is what Cat needs in order to win. She just needs an audience to watch.
Oh God, I forgot he has. Oh.
Oh, it froze for me. Discord has a bad habit of freezing for me whenever I do anything with it.
Oh. Oh. No! That's cheating. Oh God.
I'm about to close Discord, by the way, because it has a bad habit of freezing like it is right now.
Oh my. All right. Well, I'm about to get my spark. No. Oh, fuck! Oh, let me get. I almost got my sparking off. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, hey, the Vixie thing showed up now.
Okay. I can't spark. Oh, but I'm gonna. I can't spark. This is bullshit.
There we go. So like I said, Discord is frozen for me, so I can't actually do anything with it, and I can't show it anymore because it just freezes. I don't know why Discord does this, but I will have to leave this as well because I'm gonna have to also reopen Discord.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just get out of here anyways. You
Anyway.
got to see the little.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, Kat.
All right, thank you.
That's so goofy. All right, now I need to force close Discord because otherwise I won't be able to close it. For some reason, Discord, it will run, but if I try to watch any kind of stream, and I do mean this, any kind of stream on, for some reason, Discord on here, on my laptop, it's fine. But on here, it like bricks Discord, and I don't know why I can't close it at all. So I had to like manually shut it down through a task manager. All right. Yeah, hope you had fun. Hopefully you were able to see at least some of it. I couldn't tell because I had to disable my my preview. I'll put things back to normal. Cell Junior got killed. What about Cell Junior 3? Could you guys actually see it? I genuinely could not see it. Have I got the new GPU yet? No, it's supposed to be later today. But, like, I hope you guys could see that, not just her freaking out. I still need to open Discord again. Discord. I always feel like it's just like my Discord that doesn't want to work, but I don't know. I'm sure other people probably have the problem too. All right. No, I don't want to reconnect in the VC. Oh, I'm not in stream mode anymore. That's funny. Now I am. Okay. Let me join the VC and then back out again. There we go. All right, so everything should be back to normal now. Cell Junior's in the mix now. We'll carry on the family lineage of getting beat up by Broly. Yeah, so my goal, Niels, by the way, is to get a new, quote-unquote, new GPU, and then eventually I'll probably change out my CPU. How many kids? She had 3 kids. She had Cell and then 3 Cell Juniors. Which apparently adds up to 15 BP. If I remember correctly, the limit for the total number of fighters you can have in that is 5. So you couldn't run like 15 Hercules, which would be a wild thing to fight Super Broly with. Actually, I think you could. I think only certain characters can actually be multi-place like that, right, Kat? Like Cell Junior can be multi-place because there's multiple Cell Juniors. Same with Cyberman. I think certain characters like Hercule, Vidal, like, you know, obviously like the standard people only get 1 placement. They must have him. Well, if you did it once, you can do it again. So you got this. Just keep rushing with Cell Jr. Hey, Koki. Oh, did I don't know if I ever did the +1. What was the +1 cost earlier? 148? Did I ever do that? I did not. I said 148, 248. And to check myself, I think is what I saw in there as well. Want to do the Cell Jr.'s ultimate because it's the Kamehameha. It's just a standard Kamehameha. Kamehameha? Oh, hold on, I think he messaged me again. Oh, and now my cat's messaging me. Why are we shouting me out? You know what? Go follow Koki if you haven't already. Can you have lead mod? I don't think anyone has lead mod. Why do you want lead mod, Koki? Maybe I should have mod applications. So you can mod Lavender. Wow. What to do when all my chat is just mods? If everyone's a mod, there's no one to mod. I think an ad's about to kick in. I think I saw that's what was going up there. Dude, Niels would terrify me as a mod. I think in order to do a head mod position, I think I would quite literally have to actually be like application wise. Because head mods, what? The head mod can do essentially almost anything I can, just but like minus like 2 things. I think they can do like everything except for like, you know, obviously start my own stream, but like, I think they can't like edit my profile and I don't know. I don't, can mods even start raids? I don't even know if a head mod can start a raid. There you go. There's the 2 things that head mods can't do. Edit profiles and start raids. Assuming that they can't start raids. Zao, can you start raids? Because I'm pretty sure that's a streamer only thing. Oh, I never actually did clarify like what my goal for this is. My goal for the route hunts is we're going to just stay in a route until we find a shiny. I might change it in the future to be like, oh yeah, I might just change it in the future where it's like, yeah, we're just gonna hunt here until I get bored with it. But I'm thinking we'll probably just stay in a route until we find a shiny in that area. At least that's what the idea is. But we'll see. I actually need to change my custom command. Wait, double check this. La da 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 da. 1.5. What's 1.5? What is 1.5 of 8192? 8192 times 0.5. 8192. 12 288. Yeah, so Zapdos is going to go into the overodds category. Zapdos was 14406. I haven't checked my stream elements stuff in a while. That's why I'm checking it now. Oh, Bulbasaur is getting knocked off the list for most recent shinies. So 07's in chat for Bulbasaur. Finally getting knocked off the recents list. Because now it's Zapdos is the most recent one. Or if shiny slots pay out. Calling Sal the wrong name. The rules to it, the count to it. My rules for shiny hunting in the Shiny Living Dex. Oh, rip increments deaths, and deaths sees how many times I've died. Blue Sky, Discord, Sal rate, Sal fail, the D's, caught, shortest, and longest. Oh, if you do exclamation caught, I think you can see what my most recent shiny caught was. At least 5. Answering the realm of nap time. Hey, nap times are good. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. Caught just throws out a random Pokemon I've caught. Never mind. Sorry. It's been a while since I've done that one. Cut. Yeah, sometimes I forget my own commands. It's because I don't use them too often. Like recent. Underscore what? Underscore over odds or under odds will display the Pokemon in relation to that. Are you just losing out all the commands? I just forget what they all are. It's not that I'm like losing them. I don't remember what they all are because nobody uses them. Am I listing out the commands? No. Well, I was earlier because I was reading through them. Oh, this is not incrementing. It was on Moltres for some reason. 1, 2, 3. I mean, if you ever want to know what my public commands are, you can just do exclamation commands. And it will send you a link to all my active commands that I have. That you can use, I believe. It might just be all of them. But yeah, over odds will display any Pokemon that's 1.5 times over the standard 8192. Under odds is, you know, if it's under half odds. It's gonna feel so weird later on taking my PC apart to add a different GPU to it. I'm hoping it doesn't break anything. But that's why I was gonna do it after stream. I have to move all my monitors and stuff like that. Oh god. It's gonna be quite the endeavor to get this thing in there. Koki, are you listening? Can you answer something for me? There's also a raffle for people. Do I know how to DDU? No? I was just gonna Google how to install a new, or how to install a GPU into a computer that didn't have, like for a different one. Hi, Mass, Char. Also welcome in. Stream Elements has been running for 8 days. What? What is that? What is DDU? Display driver uninstaller? Okay. I actually am curious about something. Can I run 2 GPUs? Granted, the 760 isn't going to be helpful for anything, but I'm just curious. Can't you run 2 GPUs? I think it depends on my motherboard. I think I have 2 PSIe slots. Most games don't support SLI anymore. I truly don't know what that ping does, Sal. It might just be like a thing to like see how long like the bot's been running for, which means that I probably got deactivated like 8 days ago or nearly 9 days ago, probably for like an update. I usually do exclamation howdy or something like that to see if the bot's even alive. If I need help, I just DM you. Yeah, no worries. So whenever it comes to this display driver uninstaller, do I need to uninstall it before? It seems like silly to say, but do I need to uninstall it before I put the GPU in, or do I need to uninstall after? Because I would assume putting a new GPU in would automatically try to make it download the drivers for it. Oh, is it Meowdy? Where is it? Oh, test. Before? All right. By the way, Sal, you did say the correct lizard earlier. Whenever you were listing all those lizards, you just spelled it wrong. The lizard earlier, you gave the correct lizard, but you spelled it wrong, so it didn't count it. Or like a lizard G6 song. Or like a lizard song, sorry. Give it to you, you deserve it? No. Because Niels also had it, but because I did it wrong, it didn't register. You want to hear it, please? No. No. No, that's cheating. It also played earlier because for some reason it backfired and Sal played it somehow. Pretty please, no. Because then I gotta change the lizard, and I don't want to do that. It's the Blizzard song, exactly. The Lizard Glizzard song. If you know the lizards that you said earlier, you could just say them again. Also, this happened with Niels as well. Like I said, he said the right one during the Legends ZA stream, and it didn't count it for some reason. Why is this song faster? Is it actually? It's just called Hurry. We should play Bomberman 64. Play it through NetPlay. Oh, you have some erase emotes. Oh yeah, because you said you got somebody gifted the sub too, right? My Oshi. And he'll never know it. What's wild? He's like what? I think 6 years older than me. 6 or 7. Yes, I did say that, but I actually think he's only like that much older than me. Old, wow. We did it. Glasses raided him yesterday when he was there, and next thing you know, you had a gift sub. Well, I mean, it makes sense. She has to raid her boss. By the way, what is another game that we want music from today? God, we're about to hit 4K encounters. Granted, we start at 3200, but still. Banjo-Kazooie. Monster Junter. DBZ Budokai? I wonder how badly Budokai would flag me. The GameCube one? Why not the PS2 one? What's the difference? They both play the same music. Obviously, I'm not going to play the HD remake of 1 and 3 that has the changed music. Yeah, both of those games. I have the PS2 one. I actually didn't even know Budokai even came out on GameCube. For like years. That's 1,000, so that's a 15K. Have fun with the 15K raffle. We'll do Budokai. There it is. Oh, this is actually Budokai 1, 2, and 3. Oh, wow. I just need Budokai 1. Some of these songs are not very long. They are in order, though. Yeah, these songs will probably flag me. Because technically they're... Hello, Moist Critical.
Baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Hi, Moist Critical. That genuinely caught me off guard.
Ah! Unicorn, take a shit.
No, we're not gonna play it if that's the entire part of the song. Why is Moist Critical at the beginning of this? He better not be in the other ones. Probably will be. Let me find a different one. Because I don't want to have Moist Critical scream my ear every so often. What about this one? This won't be in order, but it'll be fine. As long as Moist Critical isn't screaming in my ear. Why is Moist Critical everywhere? Oh, right. The reason... Oh, I know why they're doing it. It's because it flags them. Monster Junter. You got to start spelling with an H. Here, I have another raffle. Oh my god, are they... Hold on. Let's go to this one. Is it... He's gonna be at the beginning again, isn't he?
Yeah, baby! That's
He is. So they're trying to prevent themselves from being flagged by the copyright for it. Yeah, we'll go to Monster Hunter. And I get why. The songs are, and they're kind of infringed on copyright a little bit. So I get that. Which one, Sal? Which one? Which one you want while we're sitting here in silence? 3. Makes me want to play the God Hunter music now. Monster Hunter 3. 2 hours. We're just gonna skip past this first song since it seems to be slow.
Woo!
I'm starting to think that I might be hacked. Are we good? All right, I think we're good. What? So, what was happening? Turn this off. What was happening is a second smaller screen was coming up and a second smaller screen was coming up and playing the videos or playing over the songs because they're technically copyrighted music. But because they're in a video game and it doesn't realize that, video games don't have the same full copyright protection that normal songs do. So it was trying to protect me from it, which is really, really goofy. And I know what was causing it now that I looked at my tabs. What's critical is just everywhere. I don't know why it didn't do it for Bomberman. Wait, well now I want to test to see if it works on other stuff. Oh well. Dude, the nuclear moist critical just screaming button. I mean, he is certified creator of the year, right? It's moist critical Charlie. Also, this is Try, right? I mean, it's the same thing. Monster Hunter 3 and Try. Do, 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 do. Bop, bop. So I have to uninstall the driver for my GPU despite the fact that I'm upgrading to just another of the same brand. I've only built one computer, so I don't actually know how to upgrade or anything like that yet. It's better to fully reset. Does my CPU know to do this? You don't even know if my 760 gets the newest drivers. I mean, the NVIDIA like driver update thing, I mean, it's still downloading stuff. I mean, it kind of does, because if my CPU doesn't recognize the GPU, it won't work. It's not how computers work? What do you mean? They have to work in tandem. I guess it's probably more so that the motherboard recognizes it. Yeah, the computer has to work together, so that way the pieces and parts work together. Windows does it? Hmm. Oh well. I mean, you've updated your, you've upgraded your GPU before, so it's definitely know more than what about what I'm talking, or know what you're talking about than I do. Please don't break my PC. I'm not gonna break my PC. Oh yeah, I guess while I'm taking my GPU out, I could probably apply some more thermal paste. I still have plenty of it in there. Granted, it doesn't need to be changed for what, every, what, 3 to 4 years? I could just change it early. Is that PSU strong enough? I looked it up. They actually take the same amount of energy. But yes, my PSU is strong enough. I went well over what my PC needs for the PSU. What in the world? What is Monster Junter, Sal? Obviously, it's a fan game, but like, what in the world is that? You're gonna take care of some business and be back in a few minutes? No worries. Good luck. No, you just misspelled it 3 times? That's real? What? There's no way that's not like a mod or something like that. Why would... What? Why does it have a human face? A photorealistic human face? It's one of the developers? Brother. Monster Hunter devs just be doing what they want. Surely it's like an Easter egg then. Not something you can just casually go find out. Another +1. We're at 50. Or 250. 250. They put their face on a monster for an event. Okay, that makes more sense. We need to bring back games just doing stuff for the fun of it. Not for like shareholders or stock price and stuff like that. Just having fun with games. But anyway, I was gonna look up a bunch of stuff about how to upgrade like the GPU anyway, okay? So I'll just double confirm it with you. Imagine playing games for fun. This doesn't look fun to you? Running back and forth in grass an infinite amount of times till you find a very slightly different colored version of a Pokemon? You can never be a shiny hunter. It looks so boring. Yeah, imagine. Imagine being a Pikachu as well. Could not be me. Alright guys, we've hit half odds. Yeah, shiny hunting is one of those things where it's just like, you either like it or you don't. Share tales. I miss my wife. Where is it on this? It's just sound, so it's not going to display anything. Okay.
Cool boogie.
All right. So, here's what we're going to do. All right. I am going to run away. Just to let you know, I'm going to run away. I will be back. The person is going to be able to summon the GPU here shortly. So I need to leave so I can go meet him. I have two options here. I can, oh, I'm gonna pause the recording. But I have two options here. I have the option of one, just leaving stream going, but going to like a be right back screen or an intermission screen. Or I could just end stream and you guys can just come back later. It's up to you. But YouTube will be back with you in a bit. You'll be like, you never missed anything. So be right back, YouTube. And we're back after a very long stint of being away. How's everybody's like 2-hour-ish break? Now that we're back to shiny hunting. Everybody get properly fed and watered. Koki's still at work dying. We have two new guests today, Angie and Demon. I got my GPU. It was actually kind of fun talking to the guy. He's actually a game dev. He is a game dev for a VR game. He was actually going to host a tournament after like shortly after I left. Can Demon Frog what? Can Demon Frog ban? No. Why? Why am I banning Demon Frog? Because you said so? Demon Frog, I need a rebuttal. Not only do I need a reason why, I need a reason why not. Mistakes were made. What did you do? Demon Frog, what did you do? My favorite Monster Hunter song. Your modded channel's only appropriate. Wow. I don't even. Why? Stop people. Stop. What? People, stop making me mod. I don't do anything. Kogi also made me a mod. It's like, why? Why? I'm not a good moderator. I'm not gonna ban Demon Frog for no reason. Stuttering. That's why you have dementia, that's why you need me as a mod. I have ADHD. I think too fast for my lips to comprehend. Mod you? Mod you? Guys. Okay, why am I a mod? Don't mod you, that's easy. Yes, Kat. I don't have to think about it. I'm very good at what I do. You didn't play World? I didn't play Monster Hunter World, you are correct. No, this is not Wilds. This is 3. Just try. The answer on why you are on Modern Cookies channel is why not. I have it because Wobbuffet, that's why. Well, the specific video I'm playing is Try. Tell you the song name? It's for 1753. Well, it'd be great if they had more than 4 songs listed here. Deserted Island Battle. That's all it says here. It's just Deserted Island Battle. You have Try, want to play it? I've never played Try. I stopped playing Monster Hunter after 2. I say stopped. I played Monster Hunter 2. That was the only one I played, and then I came back in with Monster Hunter Rise. But it's been years. I don't even remember anything from 2. They use the song more than just in Try. I mean, if it's a good song, use the song. Each one of Destiny's new missions uses old songs. I'm just saying that like the one I'm playing is from Try. Because for some reason I had Moist Critical ambushing me with Dragon Ball Z Budokai music. Even though I kind of figured out the reason for that now. But we're already here. Make you mod? I'll think about it. How well can you do the job? Aren't you a good mod? I haven't modded it yet. Yes, you are. When you remember that you're here, you're a good mod. Because they brought back Lagiacrus? What? I didn't get too far into Rose. It also isn't Try the DS game. Yeah, okay, I thought so. I also didn't own a DS whenever I was younger. I didn't own one until I was much older. It's also Wii. Oh, all right. I did own a Wii, but I didn't own Monster Hunter. What actually kind of like reinstigated my like want to play like Monster Hunter games like that is actually Lord of Arcana for the PSP. And then God Eater. Kind of like solidified it. You love that they brought back whatever that is, but you want them to bring back underwater fights. Just imagine scuba gear. Scubaing and fighting monsters. It was better on the Wii. They did bring back underwater fights? Ah. Monster Hunter sucks. It's a weird game. Pokemon sucks. I mean Pikachu. Funny enough, the dev I was talking with, we were actually talking about Pokemon and how like the ROM hacks are better and they just put voice acting in the games to be so much better and how Z8 isn't as bad as people always like keep claiming it to be. Get a phase where you fight him underwater and you gotta DPS him faster, he causes a massive water explosion. Man detonates C4 under the water. It's definitely weird, but it's so good when you get into it. I know that the early game for Monster Hunter is abysmal. That is one thing I do know. The beginning of Monster Hunter games, for some reason, always just sucks. And I think it's just because you don't know, like... You just don't know. Like, all the stuff that's going to be unlocking throughout the story. Once you have all, like, the text that you're allowed to do, you're fine. Not C4, but it's a water electric monster, so it's using electricity underwater. Ah, yeah, so it's it's super boiling the area. They won't do that, not enough water in wilds. Yeah, just add an ocean randomly. Then ocean can be a wild area. Use a Pikachu as bait for monster lore. The only thing you're going to find is a Camarant if you do that. And I don't think you want to fight a Camarant. Not enough meat. Not enough bone on the meats. No, not 15. Monster Hunter World. I don't know, Kat. Would you like to answer, Sal? I would play Monster Hunter on stream, but the thing is that Monster Hunter is like, oh yeah, here's 2 boss fights and that's 3 hours of your time gone. Monster Hunter was amazing. Worlds is better than Wilds. Well, where's Rise fit in that? Is Rise better than Wilds or is it worse than Wilds? So I know what I'm looking forward to. Rise is fine. Introduce some new monsters. I like the silk. I like the silk bugs. Unpopular comment there about it. The issue though is that Rise doesn't get better until the Sunbreak DLC, and Sunbreak made it a lot better. Interesting. Cat plays on PC. Xbox One. You have a 360. I don't think Monster Hunter World or I don't think Monster Hunter World's on 360. Rise and Wilds definitely aren't. One of the best games ever made on it. Else should I? Rise of the Metatron. Castlevania Symphony of the Night died on it. Yeah, Kat is a PC gamer girl. Is Worlds the one that, or is Monster Hunter World the one that you and Faye played on stream? A little bit. Gotcha. Yeah, where she's like in her like little ninja outfit. Just not much for Monster Hunter game. Monster Hunter. Huh. Monster Hunter games. They're just a lot of time commitment, man. I need to play through World or Rise already to get its achievements. You saw her playing Rise. Interesting. Alright, Sal seems to be real interested in wanting to play Monster Hunter World with you, Kat. Look at that. Friendships new and abound. Sal wants to explore your world. What about your Rise? Don't tell anyone, but you're watching my stream while you're D&Ding. Okay. Whiskers, welcome in. Thank you for hanging out while you're D&Ding. Hope D&D's going well. Hopefully not fighting a Tesseract. Or is it not a Tesseract? A Tarrasque. I was thinking of Tarrasque and a Tesseract at the same time. You did try to get me to play. It's just Monster Hunter games are hard for me to get into. I like God Hunter, or Jesus. I like God Eater and I like Lord of Arcana because they're smaller focused and they don't have like massive health pools on the enemies. Monster Hunter is about those high health pools and like whittling down and, you know, hunting your prey. Hey, legendary. The singing fish. It's like Dark Souls, but monsters. Yeah, but it's... Ironically enough, I feel like Dark Souls is more forgiving. Am I good? I'm good. I just had a mini stroke on what a Tarrasque was. What? Then why do you suck at Dark Souls? You really don't. 6% beef. Good God, Whiskers. Beef it up, buddy. No, you're really not bad at Dark Souls games. You get to the only things that you do that are not good for Dark Souls is you are not patient. And we are most of the time playing in a group, which means the enemies are actually harder. So on, you know, a normal Dark Souls playthrough where you're playing like solo or stuff like that, you'd be fine. You'd probably die a little bit from impatience, but most of the time you're fine. Yeah, both let me say his name. Both me and Wolf think that you're fine at Dark Souls. You just get a little too impatient. A full art Machamp. You're a green mage? Oh boy. He's super green. Hi, Lavender. Alright guys, so who do we think is going to shine first? The bird or the rat? What's patience? It's a virtue, that's what it is. You think you're gonna shine first, but Kat, you're not here. Alright, we have 2 for the rat. Let me add a... where is it? Let me add text. This is gonna be massive, by the way. Whisk and Lav. All right, there we go. Also, Cat, can you even be shiny? I said, what's gonna shine, the rat or the bird first? And you said me. Can you even be shiny? What does that even mean? You're gonna shine first? How are you gonna shine first? If you're not even here, how am I supposed to see if you're even gonna shine? That's for me to know and or if that's for you to know and for me to find out. Uh-huh. I'm not gonna be able to find it if I can't see anything. Can't just spontaneously appear shiny. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. By the way, guys, thanks for coming back to, vibe again with me. I know it's a little weird for me to stop stream, go do something, then come back and resume stream. But it's for a good cause, Also, with this GPU, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to actually, edit my videos again, which will be fun. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to edit, all these streams down. I really do not have time for that unless I was a full-time streamer. We'll also see if the stream stop having this weird, stutter. That's probably also more caused by my CPU, though, but we'll find out. Tauros, the bull Pokemon. I am a Taurus. Not Tauros, but I am a Taurus. Ah, yes, the best combination. I am a Taurus, and I'm also a rat. Oh, I forgot to check the other ones. Whoops. A Servine. We had a Serperior, yesterday, I think? You're going a little backwards. We haven't seen a Snivy yet. Also, Whiskers, what class do you play? Play a Gunslinger? What's your stats? Just tell me you're a Gunslinger with 3 intelligence. That'd be funny. I also am curious about your modifiers as well, but I just want to know your base stats. Because with how much you play D&D, you're probably a higher level. 15, 18, 13, 14, 12, and 13. Gotcha. All pretty decent. Does your DM do a feat-based system or experience? for like leveling. XP for this one. Okay, so you've had ones where there's it's feat based levels. It's funny because like I think if a DM sticks to just one type, I don't think it's as fun as it could be. Hey, you found Joel. Because sometimes having feat-based ones are so much better due to the fact that it's like, okay, it means that you can have challenging fights and you don't have to worry about like, you know, just throwing random bandits at like teams. Because since it's feat-based, it's like, oh yeah, once you beat like a I don't know, a high level necromancer, it's like, okay, now you'll level up. As opposed to, okay, you fought 3 bandits in the woods, time to level you up and make everything else harder. Hmm. What are you pushing up now? Why is the music aggressive? We're just having a nice, like, you know, visit in the woods, and now we're fighting what sounds like a rock monster. You know, I should pull up the Moist Critical video where he is cheering, so that way whenever a shiny appears, that could just be the reaction. Yeah, baby. That's what we're talking about. Lavender, did you return your book? Poor Koki. Be careful, Whiskers. You don't want to use all your luck here and not in your game. You're a cleric. What luck? Hey, listen, you rolled a 100 yesterday. A cleric red mage. What a weird combination. I cast Fireball, and then I cast Heal Ball? I cast Cauterizing Ball. It heals you as it burns you. It's like hitting you with the Mangekyo Sharingan. Hitting you with Amaterasu. Pepsiman.
Lizard.
Blizzard. Glizzard. $10K.
Lizard.
Like a glizzard. Nat, 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 nat. The dome fossil. There's only one dome I'm worried about. This bad boy ain't no fossil. Which one? Don't worry about it. Answer you? Nah. That makes it too easy. Makes it too easy for you guys to clip me. Electrode. I don't know, maybe if I'm more sus, you guys will clip me more. But then that ruins my image, my brand. What if I can have the bot do that with the exclamation clip? So you just clip like the last like 30 seconds or something. Can I? Huh. I'm gonna make a clip and see what it does. Unable to create clip. Is the stream live? Question mark. Yes. That or everybody's just staring at a blank screen. Are you all just imagining that you're here, or am I imagining that we're here? Starfish. Shiny rat when? I don't know, I'm thinking like 10 minutes from now. I want to make it a little... I don't even have the game audio on. Yeah, I'm thinking like 10 minutes from now, I need to have a little bit more viewer retention. Oops, wrong button. And the longer it takes for me to hunt something, the longer the views, right? Plus, I gotta make shiny hunting seem like it's a struggle. One doesn't simply just get a shiny just because I will it into existence. Or do I? Do I have thermal paste at home? Yeah. I have like 3 different like ones. Why? Or I see 3 different ones. I have 3 of the same one. Why? A shiny Muno to be nice. Muna, Muna, Muna. I should totally repaste the GPU. What? I'm gonna put thermal paste on my GPU. Like 4 years old, probably. Oh boy. I put thermal paste on my GPU. I told you, just I called it for you, Lav. Don't worry. Remember, I'm good for everyone else's shinies but mine. Do it again, please. Well, that makes it too easy, Lav. What did I just tell you? What's it, Koki? Repaste. You're not putting thermal paste on my GPU. On this GPU I just got. Never once have I heard somebody putting thermal paste on their GPU. You want a shiny Musharna too? You know there's a chip on there, right? Yes. That chip has paste on it. Once again, I have never heard of a single person throwing thermal paste onto their GPU. Also, if this GPU that I had, the 760, can survive probably having never doing whatever you're talking about, I think it'll be fine. Oh. Today has been like an oddly kind of like lucky day. But kind of the whole weekend, honestly. Got GPU, didn't get hit by any cars. Cars. Got my controller. It works amazingly. No shiny though. What's rat and bird mean? Just prediction on who's going to get what. Like on which one's going to shine. What is this? Hold on. What is this? Or I should just open it on my phone instead. Burr, please. You want me to put it on the burb list? Okay. Give me just one moment. Someone tell Muna to shine again, please. I told you gotta struggle a little bit. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Also, the guy said that he didn't actually use it that long. So if I need to, I severely doubt that I need to. Let's see here. Raw. Where is it? Text. Should do it once every year. It's like every other thermal paste. It's every 3 to 5. I feel like that's just changing it too often, just out of fear that you need to change it a certain amount of times. And it's not like I'm gonna be running such high intensity stuff that my GPU or my CPU would have to run for run super hot like that. That will never be lead mod. You struggle with Koki shining enough? I didn't even see that. I gotta give you a little bit of a struggle, Lav. If I just start saying Muna 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 to like summon up a shiny just all the time, then There was no magic behind that, by the way. Then it kind of kills the magic flow, you know.
Muna 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 Shine 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 Sparkles.
You forgot the sha. Like you're saying magic words. You know, like Mumbo Jumbo, like does his own like little incantation. Ooh, good ball. That's not it at all. But I thought of the mask or Crash. You gotta have like fancy magic words. Like ooh, good ball. Umanaka. By the way, whoever guesses correctly gets 10k orbs. Just straight 10k, not split or anything. What are we guessing? Bird or rat? Since remember the prediction on Twitch doesn't like to work with the fishing minigame. So I had to make my own predictions to have them on stream. On stream? See, they have magic words. Is there a neither category? No? Why would there be a neither category? There's only these two Pokemon here. Entei fled already. What if both shine at the same time? Then then everybody gets red orbs. Oh, can I do it? Then everybody gets red orbs. No, I can't do it right now. I can't do the Serpentious voice. Then no. Possibly a none of the above. One or the other will definitely shine. These are the only two Pokemon that spawn here. Your shiny moon is extra small. Is that a bad thing? It's okay, Lavender. The moon is meant for you anyway. Seeing a level 2 is so wild to me. The only thing lower is an egg Pokemon. Oh, whoops. Pepsi Man. I heard the drums. Dude, playing Pepsi Man on stream would be so fun. Chatot, my beloved! My baby bird! Pepsi. I'm gonna lower that timer to 300 seconds. Raffle. But yeah, my goal here is just to stay in.
Those things for just
Chicken. My goal here is just to stay in this route until I get something. So, innocently speaking, I am kind of doing static encounters, but at the same time, it's like, but it's a pool of static encounters. Meow. Will I shine them on? Of course, today, probably not. This song actually reminded me, I was playing Beat Mania, it's Beat Mania GB2 Gotcha Mix or something like that. And it has like Cruel, was it Cruel, Angel's Cruel Theory? No. Is it Angel's Cruel Theory or is it Cruel Angel Theory? The song from Neon Genesis. It was such a, like a random, or maybe it might actually be Gotcha Mix too. But it hit me like a brick wall. Just be like, oh, I actually know the song. Cruel Angels Thesis, actually, it might be the name of it. Not Theory. So you got a shiny, but not Muna. I told you I can't use the magic. If I use the magic, it does that. It'll give you something you don't want. Yes, Whiskers? What is it? What is it, Whiskers? Use your words. It's okay. We're all adults here. What's wrong? Muna shines again. See, I accidentally used the magic because I kept saying its name. What, Whiskers? You gave Koki orbs? That you did. What about it? Why'd you roll for him? Two Muna and an Inkay? Hey, can I get a bird or a rat, Lavender? Okay, thanks. Be proud of me. Can't wait to watch this VOD back later and see if the Discord thing actually worked or if it's just people making fun of the fact that nothing actually happened on screen. Oh my god, poggers. It happened on the screen, but it was chuggy. I'm not surprised. For some reason, Discord on this computer does not want to work. I don't know what it is. It just never wants to work. I've reinstalled it. I've uninstalled it, reinstalled it. It works for like 2 days, and then it fails doing this stuff again, freezing and make it so Discord can't work. It's funny because like obviously the call still works, but like that's it. I can't see anything. I can't navigate any menus. I'm just there. I can't even actually exit Discord from the taskbar. I have to use Task Manager every time. That's so silly. 10K raffle. Time to switch to Linux. I will whenever I can no longer use Windows 10, like easily. It's like maybe like a couple years. I'm about to learn a whole new like system. There is no learning curve. It's just, yep, you got it. I am kind of curious as to why there's like stuff that doesn't run on Linux when Linux is so open source and so like free to work with. That's one of the things I've never understood. Linux should be like the first thing that things work on. Because developers don't want to run it. I mean, I guess. What's kind of funny, like to me though, is that like now that I have this GPU, I can play like certain games higher than, you know, 4 pixels. And then those same games that I could play in theory on my PC, if I switch to Linux, I can't play. Did that increment? It did. There. I wonder what I'll get to today. The only games that don't work are the ones with anti-cheat. Because cheating is so prevalent on Linux. And not Windows at all. Yeah, kernel level, yeah. It's kind of stupid, honestly. Let me look at all your files and see what's running at all times. Let me embed myself deep within, like, essentially the system files. I know it hasn't been 2 hours, has it? Has it been 2 hours? No, it's just a long break of silence. There it is. All rats. Oops. I should probably finish this drink before it gets actually warm. When I was taking the drinks earlier at the 15, and I could tell this drink was starting to get a little warm. Oof. A 3 is crazy. Oh, another thing about this GPU, it has extra, like... There's, like, extra ports for, like, display. Which means I can actually probably use more monitors for the computer. But now that I have, like, it set up in a way to where I can play, like, my console stuff on the second monitor, I don't know if I want to. I guess time for a third monitor? I'd have to buy a whole new stand for that. Missed your third monitor? What happened to it? Also, mind you, I have 6 monitors in my room. I have the 2 I'm using, the 2 of Cat's, and then 2 more that someone just gave me. I'm only using 2. You ran out of room because your new PC is so fat. Get a bigger desk. Mount the PC on the wall. Mr. Mime. Ooh, down, doo. In the photo in Discord, you can see that my computer's behind my monitors. the desk mat that I use, like the cherry blossom one, is it actually has a lot. It's very nice. I like resting my hands on it while I'm playing games. I'm actually leaning like on it most of the time whenever like I'm doing streams and stuff like that. Instead of like holding like the controller like towards me, I'm usually just like leaning forward on it. I actually have a second one that I still need to unwrap. But I like having the cherry blossom like desk mat because of the Lego cherry blossoms that I have on my boon mic. It's a cute little GPU. Yeah, it's like I said, it's very odd to me that it's a single fan GPU. I don't think I've ever seen one. But I guess ATX or mini ATX computers gotta have something. Did you get another shiny, Lav? Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Dude, that shiny charm would be so great to have in this game. The ZA shinies feel like they drop super quick. Like, and I don't even have the shiny charm, and I'm still finding shinies. A gloom. I don't remember if I said it earlier, but I will be streaming. Obviously, I'm streaming now. I'll be streaming. Look at the calendar. I will be streaming on Monday and Tuesday. I will not be streaming on Wednesday. Actually, I could stream on Wednesday. Oh, I could stream. I could stream every day until the new year. I'll think about it. My plan was already to stream on Tuesday, since I do go into work that day, but I always take a 3-hour nap before I go in. On like my first day of the week, to like reset my sleep schedule. But I don't work Wednesday night. Because that's whole New Year's thing. I do work Thursday though. I work Thursday from like noon to midnight. So I wouldn't be able to stream that day. You have a sleep schedule? A very loose one. I have to constantly change it. Yeah, that's weird. It's like, why would you do this? I did this to myself. I'm the one who made the schedule. Pidgeotto. I think that's good luck for the burb. You have to change it every 2 days. It's kind of epic and very unhealthy. Very much so. Whenever it comes to the holiday season, I have to change it like almost every day. Because I will work at midnight. I'll work at 8 p.m. Get off at 8. And then I don't work that day. So then I have to like figure out when to sleep then. But then I'll work the next day at like 4:30. It's just like, oh, okay. So now I'm working 4:30 to midnight. And then I'll get home at like 1 in the morning. It's like, okay, I'll just sleep now. Then I'll get up. But then I don't work. But then I work the next, but I do kind of work the next day at midnight. And it's just like midnight to 8. And the next thing you know, I then work the same day a second time at 8 p.m. So now if I want to make it to work proper, I have to sleep after I get home from that midnight to 8. So that way I can then make the 8 to 8, and then when I get home, I don't have to sleep because I don't work for another like 3 days. So then I gotta flip it again. And usually that's when I'm streaming with you guys, is when I'm off those like few days. Do I still have the Nexus thing open? I don't, hold on. Check this out. Hold on a sec. I'll check it out in just a moment. I'm trying to check my sticks. Alright. That's good. What happened? Oh. You gambled all and lost it. Rip Pikachu. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. This makes me feel like I'm just like in a tavern. Ooh. I wonder if the new GPU will cause me to stop lagging if we play Resident Evil 6. Or if that's still tied to my CPU. Usually, like, video rendering obviously goes to the GPU. But who knows with how janky my system is. This shouldn't even lag in the first place. It makes sense. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I don't know why it is. There's no reason. I'm using a graphics card. Or a graphics card. I'm using a capture card. I don't know why it just lags for Resident Evil 6. And once again, it's only Resident Evil 6. If I'm playing a game on like the actual like computer, like we did with Nightshade, it makes sense as to why it would lag. But like, I'm playing on a completely different system. Using a capture card, and it's just lagging my model, and I don't know why. There's something about, I guess, the way Resident Evil 6 has its... I don't even know. I don't even know what would cause that in Resident Evil 6. I've played more demanding games. And it didn't lag my model. It's weird. Like, I could say, like, maybe the CPU, I guess, would get, like, it helps with encoding, maybe? I don't, or decoding, I don't know. And that's why, because streaming eats a lot of CPU. I don't know. I truly don't. Streaming doesn't even really eat that much CPU. It's at 25%. And even if it was, like, whenever I'm streaming Resident Evil 6, the CPU doesn't even go that high. It still kind of stays where it's at right now, between, like, the 25 and, like, the 32-ish mark. Like, it spikes for, like, a brief moment to, like, 36 whenever you spawn up the fishing minigame. Oh, Whiskers, you're going to be in third for a while. Wake Mundo, is this you? Not if he gambles all. Fair. If he gambles all, he would be winning. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. He'd still be in third. Kangaskhan? I have a Mega Kangaskhan? Come on, let the baby free. Dude, the mega fight for the DLC yesterday was so cool. My baby becomes even more emo. It's so nice. Mienfu? That's what, Gen 8 or 9? Absolutely getting some love, some very well-deserved love. It deserves it every time. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon that do still deserve love, don't get me wrong. But, dude, I feel like Absol kept getting, like, shunned. So they'd love it? Yeah, I do. I still do. 15K. After stream, I literally showed Cat. I was like, look at this baby. Look at it. Yo, Pikachu, get some love next. As the mascot. Sturgeon. By the way, 15K raffle for lurkers, anyone listening. We hit 5,000. Oh, by the way, this week I don't exactly remember which videos. Hold on. For the little Twitch crew here, let me tell you which ones came up. If you missed part 5 of wait, why did I use part 6? Wait, what? Hold on, I uploaded the wrong image, I guess. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that in a bit. Anyway, part 5 for Legends ZA is up, the one where we deal with just since like tournament, and then day 99 of the Shiny Living Dex is also up. So if you missed out on either of those, they are live. I'll have to fix the thumbnail. I accidentally put it in part 6 on the Legends ZA one, which I didn't realize until just now, so. I'll fix that later. I mean, I already have that thumbnail, so obviously. Oh, I'm about to make a new thumbnail for Mega Dimensions. Ugh. Are all of your Resident Evil videos up yet? I do not think so. I think I still have to upload Jake's, that's what it is. Because I upload in order of when I do the recording. So let me see. I think it's just part 1 of Jake's right now. Or no, sorry, not part 1. Yeah, it's just part 1 of Leon right now. Part 2 of Leon's will go up next week. I'll be returning to 3 next week. I say next week. Tomorrow. We'll be returning to 3 uploads. And so I'm pretty sure it'll feature each week will feature a ZA, does it work? I don't know. Will feature a ZA, a Shiny Living Dex, and a Resident Evil 6 upload for each week. Did I get it? Yeah. Did you open my Discord? Look at my server, Kai. Also, hi, Kai, welcome in. How's your day off going? Sips? All right. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Hi, Kai, Char. Let me do the +1. I still have my lanyard on. Ah! Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. It's not in the computer yet. I wanted to put it in after and build another computer around it. Just live on stream. There, I'm gonna build a computer around this GPU I just got. None of this anymore. GPU NVIDIA GeForce GTX 760 Ti OEM. You're right. Now it's just gonna be a nondescript. What is it? Asus Phoenix 3060 single fan. Or whatever it is. I can't exactly remember what it is off the top of my head. Why stupid burb? I don't like show up shiny as soon as you go into hyperspace.
Let's all cheer for Dante upgrading his graphics card for the first time since 2007.
I don't want to hear it. This graphics card came out in 2013. Not the flex I thought it was going to be, but 2013. I think the one I got came out, the one I just got I think came out 2021, I want to say. Wow, too. I'll probably be able to play Half-Life 3 with it. My goal is to be able to play Half-Life 1 with it. Or Gmod. Yeah, the dude that I got it, or I bought it from, he was using it while he was making his like, he was coding his game. And he was using it to, like, test out some of the VR functions of it. And so with the prices of, like, all the you know, stuff going sky high, like RAM, especially right now because the whole AI uprising, he kind of like upgraded a whole bunch of his stuff. If you got it and it works, that'd be awesome. It'll crash. It definitely will crash eventually. And then I'll be there to scrape up the pieces. With an illustrious streaming career, making tens of dollars. But yeah, I mean, based on the way that he was describing it, he said it works fine. I mean, like I say, he was using it for VR. He had just upgraded like his GPU to a, what did he say? I think he said like a 5090. I'm probably wrong about that, or like a 5070. And that he just wanted to sell it to make back some of the money that he used trying to upgrade everything. So I'm pretty sure it works, because he had just done it earlier this week, or like maybe like a week or two ago. I can do some some ray tracing now. Let me play Mario Kart. Jesus, Minecraft with ray tracing. How many blocks of TNT can I explode before my GPU explodes? If you don't ray trace Pokemon Red and Green right now, you're right. I can't. Okay, one, I don't have the GPU in the computer right now, and two, you can't ray trace this game. It doesn't have shadows. It doesn't have dynamic shadows. It's also a pixel game. Made with like sprites. Make it work. Yeah, let me just hack my my fire red and leaf green real quick and just add a dynamic lighting system. Let me add a sun that actively sets. I'm gonna call it Pokemon Rising and Setting Sun. Or I should really just say what, Fire, Sun, and Moon Green. Better yet, I'll just go play Sun and Moon. Kai, I have questions. Koki, I also have questions. But Kai, I have other questions. Kai, why did you write your name after your dice roll? Sure. Whatever you say, Kimiri. Wow, hold on. I need to reset my fingers because apparently I can't type right now. All right, there we go. Let me see what else did I miss in there. See you next year. Wow.
If I am a key, where's my whole KEKW?
Brother. 5 streak. Everybody always coming here talking about their holes. Or I guess in your case, the lack thereof. Also, thank you for the bit. Silly goober. Also, for obvious reasons, Kai, I'm not going to answer that. You know your body better than I do.
Dante finally upgraded his GPU. He can actually maybe play games in 60 FPS.
Please.
Maybe.
Please. You think I'm a 60 FPS gamer? I like my games at 30. $69 frames a second. You can never share your watch streaks, it just says there was an error. It's sad too because if you share them, you get orbs. You get gold orbs. Or at least I think you do. You might just get them normally. How much did I get the 3060 for? 175. So nearly half of what it cost on Amazon new. Not bad. Yeah. I just had to spend all the money that people gave me for Christmas. Doesn't bother me because I needed it. I needed something. And I know that like the 60s, like whenever it comes to like, you know, the 10 or was it 10 series, 20, 30, 40, like that kind of series. I know that the 60s are usually like the weakest ones, but God, I need something better than a 760. $1.75 is a great deal. Exactly. See, he gets it. It was such a great deal. Some would even call it a steal. I don't have the game audio on. Try again, loser. Lame. What part of the music that is playing right now, Kai, made you think that I had like the game audio on? If I have 2 different game audios going on, it overwhelms me. Like, if I could have just the sound effects of the game and not the music, I'd be fine. Actually, I wonder if there's actually a setting for that. I doubt there is, because the way that music is layered on, Dude, how music is layered on these games. What are settings? Audio and multiplayer. Yeah, no, not saying anything. Am I just gonna join the raffle? Alright. Kai, would you like to take a generous guess on if it's going to be the bird or the rat? You're being attacked by birds? Ah, just suplex them. Send them to Suplex City. Now you got Koku. Trying to cook the birds? Hi, Koki. Welcome back. An Alpha Koki. Ah, yes, a Gigachu. Chris Redfield Chew. I don't think that fits in the naming box. I'm curious if they're going to be obvious in the transition screen. Mewtwo is obvious because it's green. Zapdos I didn't actually notice until it appeared. Bless you, Chris. Bless you. Malakoki, I don't know how long Ada's story is going to run. It's very much possible it could run similar to... it could run as long as the others. Like, 5 hours. So... we'll see how that goes. Because you would have started maybe like an hour ago, or an hour and a half ago, right? So... if we are to do it, it means I probably should start probably around 9:30. If I start around then we should be able to make it. And I get to use my new Ada model. Exactly, it's just gonna be it's just gonna be PNG. It's not. I'm not gonna use a V-Roid next time. I'm just gonna use a PNG. Also, yeah. Did I know that your dad was watching? Your dad? What, watching us goof off in Resident Evil 6? So your dad's first exposure to me is me being an anime waifu? He told you on Christmas? What? You know that Dante chap stream that you were on? Yeah, I saw you there. What's with people finding you through me? Your coworker found you because my TikTok. Your dad watched a stream that I had with you in it. I mean, surely he knew that you were gonna be here. But like, that's wild. Why didn't he say hi? He could have said hi. Or does he not speak English? He doesn't have a Twitch account. Oh, so he was just here as a guest. Oh, okay. Wait, so why was... wait. So wait, why was he here? Does your dad normally watch you? And he saw that you weren't streaming and that you were streaming with me? Is that what happened? Surely your dad watches you. You have no clue. It would be super funny if your dad just kind of like found me and then find out that you streamed as well because he saw me. That'd be really funny. Ah, yes, 2 people in your personal life that you know of found you through me. What did he say? Can you tell me verbatim what he said? Oh, that's supposed to be wrong raffle. Whatever. I'll just do a second one. He was shocked that it took us 7 hours. Well, half that 7 hours was you disconnecting. You're on to look for Austrian streamers. Now could be Koki's dad. Could be. I know I can cancel them. I just don't care to type it out. I'll just do the 10K one next. Not a big deal. Wait, so he was shocked that it took us 7 hours to get through the game. I mean, on average, it takes 5 hours when you're not disconnecting. It was fine. We were having fun. We're having a good old time. You were being Chris Redfield. Because you are Chris Redfield. This would be the funniest way to find out that your dad speedruns Resident Evil 6. Yeah, I'm like number 3 on the leaderboard, son. Yeah, pick up them games. We also had that like really weird bug, like where we got stuck at the very like near the very end of Chris and Piers, where we just you got shoved outside the tube and was still living, and I was stuck in a perpetual thing where I can neither die nor climb because the water wasn't rising. It's funny because he has no idea how the Twitch stuff works, but he's getting into it because your channel's growing. That's sweet of your dad. That's very sweet. That he's willing to get into this thing that he doesn't understand fully to watch his son. It kind of reminds me of Chimeri's mom. How like she has her own account on here just to hang out with Kai. All right, there's that. Oh yeah, it is very sweet of your dad. Koki, what does Gazoon type mean? He doesn't even know English, really. He just wants to be a supportive father. Health? Ah, yes. Good health to you and your father. Gazoon type. Hey, whenever he's making that account, can I be like the second person he follows? Really bleeding over here. Ba, ba, da, ba, da. It seems sneaking at the end of the raffle didn't win you the coins, the points. Make him a mod. Koki's dad will be my head mod. Dad, quick! I need your login information. Good job. Good job. We've had 2,000 checks today, by the way. When did you get so many? You had plenty, you just weren't using them. You weren't playing through raffles. Can we be another duo next time? What do you mean by another duo? You mean like how you were Beetle on my head? Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Wimakoko? Oh my god, the two adorable are they sisters, right? I don't speak Japanese though. Batman and Robin. I'm about to say I'll need 2 different PNGs because I'm not going to use Vera next time. I'm just going to use a PNG. Essentially, I'm just going to run my own Fugi. PNG tuber Batman and Robin. Oh boy. Maybe if I was playing Gotham Knights. Dude, I've been playing through actually, when I was at work, I've been playing through Arkham Knight, doing all the DLC like stuff, and god, I forgot how hard that game is with some of its fighting challenges. Like they require you like to have semi-perfection in order to get like 3 stars in some of them. Leon and Ashley. Leon. In his armor. Or in the armor. Oh yeah, Ashley in her armor, Leon just in his normal outfit. Not even the like the pinstripe. It's actually really cool that the armor in RE4 actually does something. Or the armor, the outfits. The first one literally is just a cosmetic switch. And then the second special one actually does something. Funny animation with the Chicago typewriter, and the armor makes it so she can't take damage or get picked up. The armor with the Pikachu face sticking out. Nah, I'm just going to take that Monster Hunter image that you sent me and just slap Koki's Pikachu face on it. Not gonna lie, I don't know how people do this for like 6 hours a day, 6-7 hours a day. Well, you know what? No, I can see how that can act. Now that I'm thinking about it, now I can see it. If this is the only thing I was doing, like just playing the game, then I could see having trouble with it, but just talking to people. Stream keeps freezing? I don't know what that's about. It looks fine on mine, and I'm not dropping any frames. Like every so often the games will lag, but it's not freezing. Could be something on your end, Sal. Just try lowering the quality and see what happens. Alright, I'll see you in a bit, Sal. I'm probably going to go for like another 26 minutes or so, and at 5. So we might be able to get to, I don't know. We should be able to get to 55. Oh, well, they use Twister on a Pidgey. Good old 11 experience. Oh yeah, I have the experience shard, Nidoqueen. All right. The message displaying for a little while. Ba-da-da-da. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Actually, what's the battery life on this so far? Oh, funny. The controller battery actually showing that's taking some damage. It's no longer full. Cool thing about this controller is it can also connect to my Xbox directly. I don't need the dongle for it. Grip my butts or mobile. Oops. Dude, Stream RPG was sending its messages even when I was offline. I came back to like 2 different messages being like, hey, just do exclamation RPG and you can do it that way. I might take Stream RPG off just for a bit, like for a couple streams. Because there not being any new dungeons, it kind of does suck. But I mean, to be fair, the situation around the game was kind of oof. Let me check Steam real quick. This one. Okay. It's actually on sale right now. It's 2. Community Hub, I guess. Okay, he has not updated the community hub for a little while, which is fine. That's 3. Oh, there's actually a blue sky link. Uh, 4. Oh, and they don't say anything on here. What about this? That's 5. Yeah, last update was in July. Six. Seven. All right. And this will be 8. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Ba-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Why does it sound like I'm cleaning a window? There's another raffle, by the way. 54.52. Da, 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 da. I think what I'll do before I take my computer apart to put the GPU in, is probably try to organize the boxes a little bit on both games to make sure that they are lined up properly for whenever I do get shinies. Because right now I think Moltres and Articuno are just sitting in a different box overall. I think it's sitting in my standard box that I usually use for like a separate box that I use for these games whenever I want to trade around Pokemon that I usually use throughout the game. Ba, 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 ba. Oh wait, what happened to Discord? Hold on. Did I close it? Right. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Can't wait to title this one. Day 102, the one where I upgrade my GPU. Or get an upgrade to my GPU. Every time. Whiskers, how far into your campaign are you? I'm just trying to ask you a question about D&D since I know that's what you're doing. And I've always wanted to play D&D, but I've never gotten an actual chance to. So I'm living vicariously through you. Level 11. I guess the better question is how many sessions have you had for this campaign? About a year into it? Interesting. Ooh, what you fishing? A Clobopus. Can I get to another 115 minutes? I mean, probably. 10K raffle, by the way. For anyone listening. You think I would be playing a goblin in this setting? This is a Goblin D's joke. Mm-hmm. Bad. Where's my spray? Hold on, I can do something. I can do something funnier. Mhm. Yeah, how's it feel, Whiskers? To be sent a box that you have to acknowledge. Oh, I never sent Kat a message saying that I got the GPU. Oh well. It'll be okay. You're back? Hi, welcome back. How far art thou, buddy? Hi, back, I'm dead. Oh well. Hi, Dad, I'm Sal. I tried to get hit with a goblin D's joke earlier. In Discord? Oh boy. Let me see here. Sorry, I was replying to Bobby. Terrorism. No. I've seen that before. I've seen all the like reasons why you can be like you can. Yeah, I know. It's really funny. Though I don't understand why you can report a warning, given how the point of the warning is to be like, hey, stop doing X thing. Lavender, are you good, girl? You got your shinies. You got your Muna and your Musharna. Or are you just that Eevee? It's the Uno reverse card of Twitch. I'm gonna warn you. No, you. I mean, to be fair, if the warning itself, I guess, is like violating one of those, that makes sense. But it's just like, I think it's to report the Twitch warning itself. It's weird. Snooze that. There's an ad trying to come in and ruin my vibe. Alright. Pen Ultimate Raffle. Ooh, da-da-da-da. I should do a D1000. If they hit one, they get permabanned. That'd be wild. Permabanning someone for rolling a die wrong. Hey, Kat. Welcome back. How you doing, girl? You came in like near the end of the stream, by the way. You've been here? Well, hi. Welcome back. How are you, girl? Bop, bop. You didn't know you had to say anything? No, you don't. I'm just saying, how you doing? Yeah, lurking. It's fine to lurk. I just didn't know you were here. You've been here the whole time. My fragile heart. I've had a viewer this entire time. Check myself. A bit of stretch, really. Listen, I don't open the chat feeds like the like see who's like still here. Besides, if someone like let's say like someone's lurking, right? And I see it, I'm just like, hey, you lurker, how you doing today? It's easier to engage with the people who are actively in the chat rather than it is to engage with people that are just lurking. Da, 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 da. All right, guys, last 12 checks. Are you ready? No. Too bad. All right. So we went from oops all birds to oops all rats. All right. Grab all these games. 7 notification or no what? Sorry about that. Shiny dang rat. You just don't want the game to prove you wrong, Lavender. So we're gonna go left to right, bottom to top. That's a bird. It's not a rat. You're gonna go shower. Good luck. Oh, I'm about to end, but have fun with your shower, cat. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, that is not a shiny rat, nor a shiny bird. That is not a shiny rat. And lastly, we have a non-shiny rat. Okay. So, after a illustrious 3.5 hours of shiny hunting and getting to 5,600 not resets, encounters, nothing. We got nothing. But that's okay. But I hope you guys still had fun. My arm. Alright. If you want to say bye to YouTube, now would be the time to say it. Assuming they can hear me. But with that, YouTube, we're going to wrap up things today. Tomorrow, I'm going to be starting Blue Dragon, which means you have another playthrough to look forward to and something different than everything else that we've had so far. Blue Dragon is an RPG. It originally, it released on 360. I don't know if it released on other stuff, but it released on 360, so we'll be playing on the Xbox One. But yeah, and we'll also get to use the fancy phone control for it. So I don't know how long the game is. All I know is that Bobby wanted me to play it a lot, so I'm going to finally do it. But with that, YouTube, thank y'all for coming. I'll bid y'all adieu, and memento mori. Have a good one.